decimated by the Conservatives in fundraising quarter after quarter. They've now more than doubled you, their biggest margin yet, as with Justin Trudeau as your leader. How are you going to be able to mount an effective counterattack as you have promised this year against Pierre Poilievre? There's no ad campaign yet from your party, and you're lagging significantly, not just in the polls now, but also in fundraising.
Well, look, it's a great time to sow fear and division, and there's a lot of profit in it. There's a lot of fear in the world. We're in a time that is immensely divisive, where people have been subject not only to a pandemic, but global economic uncertainty and global wars, and holding a mirror to people's anger and just making them more worked up, pushing into their wounds, into their fear, has great profit in it. And the Conservatives have been enormously successful in exploiting that. But what have they offered in way of solutions? Nothing. Look, it's just let me say exactly what we are doing, and today is a great example of it. We're standing up and putting up our hands and saying we're going to try to make things better. In this extremely difficult world, we're going to do something as hard as the four of us are here today to talk about, to launch dental care for 9 million Canadians. That we're doing everything we can to make sure that we build the houses and have the health care and have the affordability that Canadians need in a world that right now is extremely difficult. And this is not the first time the world has gone. And there were the prognosticators of doom. You know, if you go to the early 80s, the people who said the great times of humanity were done. People like Poilievre parading around and saying that, well, sure, but the question is, we did not lose the cause. That at the end of the day, the people who prognosticate doom, I do not think is what Canadians want. That there is no solution in that. Saying that things are broken.
Does not indicate Canadians.
No, I think that we have a lot of, I think we have a lot of work to do. But I'm saying that, look, I'll put it this way. I'm a parent. Many of you are parents. It's easy to be the fun parent. It's easy to tell your kids what they want to hear. It's easy to go take them and do fun things and tell them all their problems aren't their fault and that they're, it's very hard to be the one that says, this is a tough time. I'm going to lean in with you. You're going through something hard. Let's find solutions. I'm going to be the bad guy and tell you things sometimes that are hard. I'm going to be honest with you about what the facts are, right? It's tough to put up your hand and take responsibility. It's tough to stand here and say we're going to deliver dental care for 9 million people. It's tough to take on an international crisis like we're facing in Ukraine and like we're facing in the Middle East, and to stand up and say we're going to try and we're going to take responsibility. It's easy, just to finish the thought, it is very easy to take the other side and say in tough times, yeah, everything you say, everything you're angry about, I'm just going to agree with you and make you more angry. It fixes nothing. So yes, it's a harder route. It's a harder route to plow, to be responsible, to put up your hand, to try to make things better. But the only thing we've heard from the Conservatives is anger, division, amplification of people's fears. I don't think that's what people want to hear. And we have over the next 2 years, and that's what we're focused on, getting things done. That's our focus.
Are you